Tonight's show, it's going to be about a young lady who's a bit disgruntled, happy, but upset. What we're going to do is look at the video that she posted that captures, what's happening in her life and the glee that she had towards getting a divorce, but not so excited after. So that being said, let's get into this. Damn.
She's shaking.
Oh my God. What's with your brother? I'm officially primary custodian of the kids.
Oh, yeah.
What about the child support? That's it? Tony, that's crazy. Why? Are you kidding me? Now all of this financial burden with my children is on me?
Yeah.
This is not fair.
Oh, it is.
When a man shows you who he is, you have to believe him. When anybody shows you who they are, you have to believe them.
He doesn't have to
so
say
true.
nothing of it? Nothing? This is... Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, learn your partner before you jump ahead and fall in love with the words and all of that stuff that make up this fairy tale. Because when no one's looking, that's when everything just goes.
Okay. So this young lady, I recognize that there's a rapper. I don't know her relation. I saw the word brother mentioned. What's interesting is the pitfalls of marriage. What we're witnessing is that men marry for love and women, business. And the words that she says are so profound. I know she's not alone. I know this is not the exception. Too many of you have sent me emails, messages about your encouragement, and thank you. But more so, the experience that you've gone through. And this is not unfamiliar to most men. There are exceptions. This young lady is happy she got the divorce. Why? Because she thinks it's the financial come up. It's ridiculous. Obscene the amount of money that's being paid in child support these days to raise children. Upwards of 5, 10, 15,000 to raise a child. It's absurd. And the courts need to do something about it. But here's what we need to do as men. We need to stop participating in this melee. I encourage you to exercise your passport. But as you know how I conduct business, we're going to go over step by step each one of her words. So let's break it down. She's excited.
Oh my God, yes! Oh my God, I'm officially divorced!
She's jumping with glee. I'm so happy. I've destroyed my children. I am so happy I am free. It's all about me. I'm excited. I have destroyed this man. The promise that I made to God, I have tarnished it, thrown it to the pits. I'm so happy. Yes.
She's shaking.
Oh my God!
She is crying like she just is a senior or a college football or basketball player who's sitting there at the NFL or NBA draft, and she's just been called up as the number 1 draft pick, and that contract means $20 million. She is ecstatic. The chances for my kids going to jail are up. The chances if I have a daughter being pregnant by 18 is up 700%. The chance of my son or daughter committing suicide is up. Oh, yes!
What's with your brother?
She says, hug your brother. She's still in there, still doing the dance. This lady got dressed up to celebrate that divorce is final. My God. I'm so happy that the words I made to God to have and hold forever, and if there are any witnesses, please stand up, that I broke those vows. I'm so happy. I'm to be trusted. Yeah, I'm to be trusted.
I'm officially primary custodian of the kids.
Now, here's the key. Let's get to the serious part. I am officially primary custodian of the kids, which means the court has awarded her sole decision. She got the kids, that poor man. Those children have no father, or the role of the father has been diminished. He now answers to her. The whole paradigm now for the children, where I'm sure before the hierarchy in the home was father or God, father, wife, children. Now, that whole paradigm has changed. Now, hopefully God is still first, but now it's God, mother, children, father. They don't answer to him no more. She's ecstatic that she got custodian because she thinks with this promotion that it means show me the money.
Yeah. What about the child support?
After, sweet Jesus, I got custody of my son. You got custody of your children. That's what you're concerned about? Child support? You're strong and independent, right? Why is that your first? Well, Gordon, because I got to survive and I have to provide for these children. Well, you just made it harder? Was he really that bad? I mean, I don't know. Was he beating you? Abusing drugs? Looks like you're eating good. Was it really that bad? But the first thing you're concerned about is money. I got sole custody of my children. What about the money?
That's it?
That's it? She was expecting a cash windfall. I thought that a first round draft pick gets millions of dollars. I only got $5,000 a month. I guarantee you she ain't getting no $500 or $1,000 a month.
Tony, that's crazy. Why?
That's crazy. Why? This is what mom's wearing. Mom is in a celebratory dress because she has arrived. She about to come up. I suckered somebody into marrying me, and I'm taking all his bread, at least half, and I know where all the money is. And I'm gonna keep. A girl just come up, strong and independent queen, because I took somebody down.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Now all of this financial burden with my children is on me?
All of this financial burden with my children is on me. You put your children and the word burden in the same sentence. Your children are a burden right out the gate. We've seen this before. They tell you who they are. Children are a burden, but pay me. This is where mothers are. This is modern women these days. My children are a burden. Pay me. Show me the money. Yes, I thought you were jumping with glee that you got custody, primary sole custody of your children. But no, what really was important, Joshua, what's going on was pay me.
What? This is not fair.
It's not fair. I'm sorry, ma'am. What isn't fair? Did you work for the money that man earned? What's unfair is that you being entitled to somebody else's money and you did none of the work to get there. Isn't that what many people talk about, taking from one group and give to another? Isn't that what Robin Hoodism is about? That the fruit of his earnings is yours? That this obscene, ridiculous idea that because the man lives one way, that the court should take from him so that you can live the same way as him. That's absurd.
When a man shows you who he is, you have to believe him.
When a woman shows you who she is, you have to believe them. When a woman shows you who they are, believe them. And for her to cry victim now, as if she's been wronged, she's showing us all who she is.
Anybody shows you who they are, you have to believe them.
Like if he doesn't have the
I believe you, madam. I believe that you married this man and you had these children, and I believe, as you said, that these children are a burden to you. I believe you completely. That you really didn't love him, that he loved you, but you were into this for business, for the money. You're celebrating divorce. You're celebrating defying God's word. The red dress, the pearls on. You're not hurting. You celebrated. Believe these people. And are all women like this? No. Nick Nice J, this is crazy. Reality check, kings. But this is what and they complain about the passport brothers. Shoot, I'd rather lose a few thousand to a girl overseas than this nonsense. She don't even care about the kids. She seems like she's right on the edge of like, look, take these kids back. Can I just have the money? He doesn't have to bring, he doesn't have to bring what? He doesn't have to bear nothing of it. This is what you wanted, baby. Nothing? This is effed up. Nah, don't console him.
Ladies and gentlemen, learn your partner before you jump ahead and
learn. What she said couldn't be more profound. You know what? Again, this show is because I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did. These people show you who they are. You just have to pay attention. This mindset is prevalent with modern women in the United States. Over 80% of them think like this. She's not an anomaly. This was never about the kids. And let me tell you something. If child support wasn't an issue and you had a wealthy man and a broke woman, best believe she'd be like, you take the kids, you got the money, I'm gone, I'm out. She'd take off. I've seen it in other countries. I know someone personally, she told me, she's like, he works, I don't. It makes sense that the child would be with him. When you take child support and the bully court of America out of the picture, you find that most of these women can't handle it. They're out. They don't want the kid then. All that motherly instinct, gone. But as she said, listen keenly. Pay attention to these people. And she fall in love. You celebrated, girl. You ain't in love. Dressed in an all red outfit with the slit all out. Jewelry, pearls on. Implants in. Dress holding it all out. Your children later on get to see this. This isn't love. It's business. In a relationship, gentlemen, you probably got 5 years before it fades out. Frankly, I believe if you're going to marry in the United States, if you choose to do it, you got a 5-year plan. After 5 years, I don't care if you're happy or not. Sit down and be like, look, we had a good 5-year stretch. We coming up on that 7-year itch. So how about we just chill for a year? We go our separate ways for a year. And let's meet back at this same spot at this same time. And if we still are there together, if the love is still there, let's go another 5 years. Otherwise, if you don't show up, I know it's over. You can save yourself all the heartache. We'll just continue as friendships from going forward. We're just going to let go of this relationship. Because this is a business transaction.
fall in love with the words and all of that stuff that make up this fairy tale. Because when no one's looking, that's when everything just goes
to shit. No one's looking, that's when everything just goes to shit. You tried to fleece that man, and it didn't work. But you got what you wanted, right? You got the kids? Isn't that what you wanted? Isn't that the goal? Family? Right? Anyway, enough for tonight. Let's do this again next Tuesday. It was hard to watch, gentlemen. I'm not going to lie. It kind of hit home for me. This is the reality we are in. Once again, your host, Gordon Nathaniel, on the Toxic Reality Show. Shout out to Joshua. Sir Jameson, what's going on, Nick Nice, GA? Jay, we're going to do this again next week. I got to figure out what's going on with my Facebook stuff. So, that being said, salute. Stay up, Kings. They out there to get you.